Alright. How is Marge a patriot, and what does God have to do with anything? Your reply? Miss Taylor is a patriot like me, and how about you? We love our country. Okay, that's what patriotism is. I'm asking how she does. Okay. Patriotism is the love of the country. So, how does Marjorie, how does she love your country? I guess that's the way to ask. I mean, you give me the definition of the term patriot instead of explaining how Marge is a patriot. That's the mistake you're making. But for some reason, you just don't get it. I'm hoping you do as well. I'm not American, and this is not about me. I don't know why the fuck you're including me in on this. Okay, now my other question is, what does God have to do with anything? God is our creator for all of the universe. Okay, so what? What does that have to do with politics? If God is our creator, then why the fuck do we need politics? But my question is, what does God have to do with anything? You're basically saying that God, I don't know. Have faith, trust the plan. What plan? What are you talking about? What does that have to do with anything? What does the Constitution say about religion? We're talking politics here. You will see that all of what is going on, Taylor is a good for... How? You're not answering the fucking questions. God bless you. What does that even fucking mean, Janice? Just buzzwords here. Nothing. Listen, Taylor loves America and God is our creator. You just said that. Why do you keep repeating yourself? This doesn't answer my questions. So all his believers will be protected. Did I ask anything about protection? Or what God will do? I'm asking you what God has to do with anything. What does God have to do with America or its politics? Do you not believe in God? What does that matter if I fucking... What does it matter? That doesn't answer my question. Now you're asking me questions. Yeah, so this is nothing because you're just asking me questions. She's going to protect her comments if you lie. What do you want about? A lot of these people are going down. What does that have to do with how does that explain how Marge is a patriot and what God has to do with anything? You see, these people should not exist according to the Creator God our Father. So you're preaching. This has nothing to do with the questions I've asked. Nothing. Taylor is an American citizen who protects her people. How? How does she protect people and from what? Overwhelmingly voted for her. So those are the only people she's protecting, if she is protecting? The people who voted for her? What the fuck is that about? So politics is about favoritism now? She works for you and all of us in Congress to have our justice. How? What freedoms? What justice? What are you fucking talking about? And here you go again. God is our creator who had enough of these people who are... That's not answering my question. What does God have to do with America and its politics? He doesn't get involved. We have free will. Don't we? Isn't that how it goes? Isn't that how this works? What plan? Okay, you're not preaching. Okay, that's the... God has a lot to do with us and whatever happens. No, he doesn't. That's not answering the question. God has a lot to do with us. Did I ask for how much he has to do with us? No, I asked what he has to do with... What he has to do with anything, not us. He is the... You're preaching. Answer my questions, Janice. Now.